GunninGamerz here.
Chore log number 12.
That's right, chore log number 12 for Farming Sim 17 is finally here. We were just looking, it's been a year since we had a chore log up on YouTube. We've been busy as can be going through so many maps and so much work on both of our farming servers on twitch.tv/GunninGamerz, and I know most of you hopefully have been joining us over there every week. We are hard on the farming. We're still probably about a week away from having our hands on Farming 19, but we are one of the early access teams, so we're looking forward to streaming that. So I hope you enjoyed that little time-lapse video of us knocking down the old swamp forest here, some of these dead trees. We've been doing some swamp logging out here, and we have quite a challenge. Aiden and I are going to be hauling our tractors here that are full of logs out of the swamp, and we got a heck of a hill. I don't know what is it with us and climbing hills lately. We don't have the Mac R here today to haul logs out, but we've got a big bud, and he's going to be driving the T9, which is over here. I wanted to use two different tractors, and be honest with you, a lot of you would probably be like, why don't you use a Challenger or the Case or something like that? We've actually done extensive testing, and the T9 here pulls better than any of the other tractors except for the big bud. So we wanted to get the best tractor besides the big bud to pull, and this one's only going to be hauling 3 trailers. They're kind of all in a pile here, but there's 3 trailers, the other one's back there, so 3 trailers on the T9, and the big bud is going to be hauling out 4 trailers, which is one more than we normally do on both of these setups. We usually only do a max of 3 on the big bud, and we do all the other tractors with 2 and then the trucks with 1, because these hills are pretty steep. So we wanted to see if this would even be possible, and just to kind of wrap up our Farming 17 videos that you guys have been asking so much for. So we'll go ahead and start up our tractors. Go ahead and jump in. One thing I'd like to point out too is that these trailers are full of dead trees from the swamp, and so they tend to be a lot lighter than the other trees. But even with that, the trailers will make us pull pretty hard. So Aiden, just wait right here. Let me try to get up and out of the way before you come. I've got 4 trailers that are going to be following me here, so I'm getting hard on it. Oh, it's already gotten this thing out.
Holy buckets.
I know. Look at this thing.
I don't think that thing's in a bowl. I can't even see you.
We know that the big bud will pull like crazy, but my gosh. It definitely is working it. So 4 trailers, no problem. Now if these would have been the other style trees, the not dead ones, might have been a little different story. But I think the big bud easily would have still done it. We pulled 11 trailers up a hill on a different map one time. Aiden, go to the left. Hard left. Yeah, go to the left. You're going to want to swing wide. And then look behind to make sure that your trailers are still coming. Now I edited this map. This is Pacific Inlet, which was originally by FDR. They had it in a beta. And I went and did about, I don't remember, 100 hours of editing to it. And I made that area there a little bit wider so that I knew we could swing these trailers like that. But there's no telling if it's going to be possible to make it through. There are some sharp corners. Yep, keep going. Oh no, he's spinning, he's spinning. Okay, he's coming. He's coming. Just stay on it, buddy. You got it. The T9 doesn't pull fast, but I'll tell you, that thing is a beast when it comes to pulling. You're spinning in the back there, but you're getting it. You're getting it. Oh, very nice. Usually, like I said, we only do 2 trailers on the tractors, all the other tractors, and then we do 3 on the big bud, but we wanted to go a little OP today. A little ridiculous, but that's okay. Oh, swing left. Swing left. Go out left. There you go. Yep, otherwise you'll hook on those trees. Keep going left for a bit. Now swing it. Now swing it. Yep. Head right for me. There you go. So you want to swing wide. It's kind of like Trucking Simulator. On all the corners, you want to be to the outside. Always swing wide on the outside so that you can try to make it around. You got 4 trailers here. Or 3. You've got 3. I've got 4. So if I can make it through... Hey, slow down. Go to the right. Yep, swing wide. There you go. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go inside now. Yeah, just keep her nice and slow. Alright, well we are rolling now, and we've got a little bit of time to talk about some things. I've got my foot to the floor. The big bud is taking its sweet time here, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna make that corner there. I was a little bit worried. There's one sharp one coming up here, so you're gonna wanna definitely make sure that you're hard to the left on this corner that's coming up, not too long. So yeah, this map was our logging map on our logging server, and we're just getting ready to wrap it up pretty soon, so we thought we'd get on here and do some video making, and just kind of put some closure to farming 17. I know it's not the same as we did with 13 and 15, but so much has changed. In fact, it's been almost a year just about since we did a farming chore log on YouTube. I kind of left YouTube this year for a couple of different reasons. Make sure, again, you swing really far to the left on this one. This is where we're going to have trouble, and we may have to cut some trees down. Uh-oh, I already got stuck. Might have to do some altercations to this. You're going to have to go way out to the left to those trees. Oh, barely got it. I made it, though. Keep going left, more left. Left, all the way out to the edge. Now go in, there you go. You gotta swing wide, those trailers are gonna hook the trees. Okay, I think we got it now. But yeah, we took a break from YouTube this year, as most of you know, and focused primarily on Twitch, and working on our new contract. Hopefully our new contract is soon to come with Twitch. We've been really busting our butts for that over there, and really grinding on the hours and just trying to put the time in over on Twitch. And we're still trying to keep things going with YouTube, but we unfortunately had to make a choice, one or the other, and you know, it's just the unfortunate side of trying to do both Twitch and YouTube, is sometimes you have to put more love into one than the other. Now I think I can fit across this bridge. I did edit it to be a little bit wider than originally. Yeah, we're good. We've been only running singles on the Big Bud in here, but I wanted to put doubles on today for that pull that I was doing up the hill.
Right.
Oh, yeah, follow me, bud. Don't you see me? Yeah, right up the road here from you. All right. It's getting lost on me. I'll put my beacon lights on for you. So we're gonna get some videos going again over on YouTube, over here on YouTube rather. We're gonna be doing a lot of videos now that Farming 19 is about to be a thing. And as I said, as you guys should know, we are on the stream team for Giants, so we'll have early access to farming, and I'll be doing some videos for YouTube, as well as, you know, obviously tons and tons and tons and tons of hours of streaming over on Twitch. So you can come over, ask questions, watch the game live, hang out, and win a bunch of prizes. We always give away all of our prize stuff. We do that over on Twitch as well. And I will have some copies of the game to give away. I don't know exactly how many copies, and I don't know the dates on when we're going to be giving away copies of Farming 19, but we'll be doing that at some point around the release or right thereafter. We also have a 24-hour live stream coming up on November the 24th for 24 hours of live streaming fun on Farming 19. We did the same thing for Farming 15 and 17 when those games came out brand new. So I'm really looking forward to being able to do that again for the third time, and it should be a lot of fun. It's always a little bit of a challenge to stay up all night, but usually, you know, we're so just getting so deep in the new farm game. In the years past, it's actually gone by pretty quick. So 24 hours of farming on the 24th over on twitch.tv/GunninGamerz, and I'm sure we'll have some giveaways again around that time. I just haven't figured out how many copies we're gonna get from Giants and how many copies that I'm gonna be buying out of my own pocket, as well as people, some of the guys from the community will sometimes throw some copies in as well. So lots of fun to be had during those streaming times. But as far as where we've been in the last year, like I said, Twitch We have had so much good times and so much memories on both the farm servers, our farming server and our logging server, which is what this one is. This map here we finished out earlier in the summer, and we have done quite a bit of logging on it, but not as much as we'd like to have done. But we'll wait for Aiden to get caught up here. Basically, the way we started doing this was we leveled the whole forest on this side of the map right up to our left. And then we went back and planted a few thousand trees over this area. And then we went and started cutting those down again. And we didn't get them all cut yet, but we put a good dent in it. And so, like I said, this has been every Sunday night on the Twitch live streams. We've been over here just hammering on all of the trees and doing logging and so on and so forth. And what we're going to do is we'll probably end up having around $10 million when we finish up and get rid of our equipment, maybe a little bit more. And we've got about the same or a little bit more. Basically, we figured we'd have around $24 million between the two servers. And we're going to basically split that in half, and we're going to put it on both of our new Farming 19 servers, so that we get to start out with a few pieces of equipment and fields and such. So it's not cheating, but it's more or less, you know, being able to take all the hard work that we did on this farm, or on these farms, or logging servers, and carry that progress forward, so that we're not starting out on day one with 2 tractors in one field, and we've got 16 or 50 people standing around wondering, you know, what they can do to help. So we've got to have, you know, several pieces of equipment and at least a half dozen or dozen fields on the 2 new maps. So we'll be running 2 farm servers. They'll be open to all of our subscribers on Twitch, as well as anybody that hits our Patreon. We've also got that where it'll get you connected. Jumping into our Discord will get you all of the information that you need to come over and check out our great servers. And we've got more than just farm servers. We're running servers for many other games, and being a Patreon or a Twitch subscriber would be what I'd recommend. You get all the access to all those game servers and our edits and all that sort of thing that we do. So I really look forward to seeing you all over there. And again, just big thank you to everybody that supported us the last, I can't believe it's been 5 years we've been doing videos. Aiden was 3.5 years old when we started doing videos, and 4.5, I can't remember. It was a long time ago.
I was 3. I actually might have been 2.
No, well, you started playing when you were about a year old with me, but yeah, we started the YouTube channel. I think you were 3.5. I can't even, yeah, because that would have been 5 years ago. I'm just losing track of time now. So when you come in here, stay to the left. That way you can swing wide into our yard, which I might end up hitting the fence. I didn't swing wide enough. Oh no. We might have a little bit of an immersion killer here. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Alright, this might be a little bit of a mess here. Usually what we do is we have these bins here and we fill these up with all of our trees. So just wait there behind me for a minute. That's what these vehicles here do, is they push all the trees in. I'm gonna end up moving this over here. We got so much equipment and trucks and everything else that are scattered around here. Guys have been really busy on the server. All of our subscribers and whatnot been coming on and keeping all these mills running and keeping the server going. And we've had, like I said, a lot of fun on this server, but we unfortunately did not get enough time to really enjoy it. So my hope is that we may carry this map forward to Farming 19, as long as we can get everything working. But that'll be coming up here pretty soon. We're going to start out with both vanilla maps that we're getting for Farming 19 on our 2 servers, so it should be good times. Alright, so we're going to want to go through and hit L. Alright, we got them all done up here. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky part when I have this many trailers. Usually I dump right close to the pit, but we're going to pretty much get this sold off pretty quick. So what I'm going to end up doing is hitting X and one by one dumping these trailers in piles right here.
How you dump them?
I'll help you. Oh, there's always that one. There we go. And then I go back to the next one. And again, oh, we got one going off the other side. There's always got to be one. Alright, I'm just going to probably forget about that one there. Now that one stick didn't come off, but we could probably manually get that off of there. And I'm going to dump the other one just back here in front of that little shed. That shed is used for storing all of our pallets of boards. So the way this server works is we're the sawmill. We saw rough cut lumber and we actually haul it to another spot on the map where there's a sawmill. And I won't be showing that today. I intended to get a bunch of videos done on this server, but like I said, I know you all come and join us hopefully on Twitch every week, and so you've seen this map so many times. So he's gonna pull up, pretty much do the same thing. Yeah. So then what we'll do is we'll jump out. Okay, you jumped out. So I'll just go through one by one. And we gotta undo the trailer. Now, Eden, you don't have to push them all into a pile. We do that to store and to keep things nice, but we're just gonna have some guys come in here in a little bit and pick all these up. Okay, so we got that one done. There we go. Now, we got a couple of logs that are staying on the trailer, and I'm just going to be lazy and leave them because we can probably take the crane over there and lift those off.
Where's the crane?
It's over there. We can get that later. Oh my goodness. Jump it back into the T9. I'm going to get into the Big Bud and take this up around the corner. Normally we don't come in the yard with this many logs all at one time, but for today's video I kind of set it up this way. We'll worry about those other few logs here later, and just follow me out of the yard here.
Where are we going next?
We're just gonna park them out. Whoa, hit a tree. That's why we don't run duels on this thing. You don't really need it, especially if you're only doing 3 trailers, but we've got a couple different ways in this map that we process wood. One of them is you can pull the trailers up under the crane, and the sell points are inside of that pit where there's a saw. It's the only place. So there's nowhere on this map you can just drive through and easily get rid of wood. Everything has to be manually unloaded, and we did that. We wanted to make it hard and make it realistic so that it was more of a challenge. So I kind of made up this little thing of having a saw there. Like, I guess it's an outdoor saw, but you have to lift and dump into that pit, and then the other place would be to feed this building over here and place boards into this pit, which is right over here. And now I'm stuck. Okay, so that'll just outright sell them, and then we've got the option of feeding these buildings over here, which they take wood chips as fuel, and they give us these boards, and the boards we take over to a sawmill that's a few miles in this direction here. You can almost kind of see it through the trees. You have to truck the pallets over there, and then again you have to manually unload them onto one of their machines. So there is no just driving through and having things miraculously come flying off the trailer and sell. And that's how we've been kind of doing it. I'm not sure why this one has forks on it right now. I'll just park this off to the side. I need a piece of equipment that has log forks, which I'm seeing right here. You can grab a tractor, or there are some tractors in the yard here. You can pick up some of these trees. We'll just put let's see, probably go over and put these in here, and then I'll have him take a tractor. See, and that's how you can get rid of them here. We wanted to make it, again, a little bit more difficult with having to actually unload things yourself. I don't really like the maps where you just drive through a trigger and everything just, you know, disappears. The equipment has been getting so scattered on this map, and we've started selling off some of our equipment because we knew that we were going to be kind of wrapping things up. Here you go. Let's take this telehandler right here. This will be good. And also, if you want me to use this, and you can pick up the front end loader that I was just on. Alright, yeah, if you want to come over and try your hand, I don't know. I actually not sure if your controls are set up currently for using the log forks. I know it's been a while. Whoa! Almost flipped over here. I'm going to go over and make sure these things are filled up with logs. We may not take any. Okay, took some. And then this one here took a couple more. We've got pallets on all of these that'll need to be taken off and sold. Yeah, and we'll be getting ready, like I said, pretty soon here to sell this stuff off, all this equipment, and get moved on, because we've only got a day or two until our servers come to a close, which is really sad. I can't believe how fast Farming 17 kind of flew by, but at the same time, I am more than ready for the new game, because we have put so much time into Farming, 17, and we definitely need something fresh soon. We got so much equipment just sitting around this yard. Needs a good organizing, but like I said, we've been in the process of selling a lot of the equipment we had. Kind of slimming things down. And maintenance, because we do run Seasons mod on here, the maintenance really can stack up if you're not careful. So to make it a little easier, we started selling some things we didn't need. But yeah, I'm excited. Aiden is excited too for Farming 19, and it'll be a good time. We'll try to get on and get some videos. He may not be in as many videos though, because with his school schedule and all the activities that he's involved with now, we really don't have the ability to have him in all of the videos, and that's part of another reason why we haven't had so many videos lately either. And with Farming 19, I want to get a lot of videos up on YouTube again, and the only way I'm going to do that is if I kind of go in alone and during the daytime and stuff when he's busy with school, and just be able to get the videos recorded and get them done so that I can have my nights available to stream on Twitch. So we'll get him in as much as we can. You having trouble there, bud?
No, it's super hard with the mouse. Like, I'm not good with the mouse.
Yeah, we got for 19 now, he'll have a farm panel that he'll have, which will be really nice. I'm going to teach him how to use the panel, because I've got another panel from Logitech. Logitech was so awesome in sending us another setup to replace our older farm wheel that broke. The sensors went bad, and they actually sent one with another panel, and now I have two panels that are working. So I'm going to get him set up with Farming 19 to be able to use a panel, and that'll help him quite a bit with the loader. See if I can sneak this in here. It's not really meant to have logs going in sideways. Oh my gosh, there's no collision on that building. Look at here. So this is how you'd unload with the crane, pulling the vehicles right through. And let's just turn the wheel and extend this out. And there, they sell just like that. So yeah, that's kind of how this map worked. And again, it really provided us a lot of hours of fun. But we're going to go ahead and push these over, and then we're going to let some of these logs sit here so that we could keep feeding the sawmills in a little while. And some of these will end up, of course, just outright selling for money, but we want to be able to keep some of the sawmills going, because we get quite a bit of money for those boards. So Well, it looks like Aiden finally managed to get a couple of logs in there. Like I said, we'll get him set up with a farm panel, and he'll be a whiz in Farm 19. And so we're going to end this video there today with that. We are gearing up and going to get a bunch of videos with Farm 19 as soon as we have access, and it'll probably be about a week or so after this video comes out. So be looking forward to that. Make sure that you subscribe to our videos and have the notifications checked on so you know when we start releasing that early content before the game even comes out. All of the important links are down below. Join our Discord, most important place to be. You'll know when we're going live over on Twitch, as well as all the other happenings around the community. We've got our links for Twitter. So we will see all of you very soon in Farm 19. Be looking forward to it. And until next time, take care.